So without further ado, I'm going to shut up and I'm going to give the floor to Labeaud.
Well, good morning, everyone, and thank you once again, 1 Million Cups, for allowing me to come back for a refill. And I'm so excited to update you guys on where we are currently. You know, with startups, you're always growing and always changing and evolving, especially during this time. We changed the name to Labeaud Labs. So we're still technically Labeaud Productions, but we go by Labeaud Labs now, and we specialize in white label digital solutions. Okay, so basically, when we started off, we were a production company primarily, and we added marketing services to our list of services. So we were doing video production, we were doing digital services as far as marketing, and experiential services as far as in-person product demoing and brand ambassador work as well. And that was going great. Then COVID happened, and it was basically a sink or swim type of situation where most of my income and the business revenue was coming from video production and experiential marketing. Now that was all gone suddenly. So it was either I focus in on the digital or just wait it out. And so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and focus on the digital services and really strengthen that area and rebrand ourselves as more of a tech company. And that's where we are now. So just to let you know, we are a hub zone and woman-owned small business certified for those government contractors out there. What we're seeking to do is we're aligning your company goals with measurable strategies, technology, and intelligent data. So here are some of the services that we provide. Monthly advisory board, troubleshooting, email support, business analytics, internal tech onboarding, and as you can see, SEO, things that pertain to data analytics and digital marketing. And then over here, it's more about our reporting. So we're also providing reporting, business reports such as balance sheets, P&L statement, collateral appraisal, some of the reports that you need to stay compliant and also to market yourself with your financial information in order to draw in investors and also use those to access capital. So here's some of the team. There's me and my wonderful assistant, Erica Olato. Then we also have Cheryl Jenkins, who's in business management, but also in accounting. She's been doing that for over 20 years. Nia Dillon, who is my sister in New Orleans, and she's also in marketing. So we're pretty female-led, right? And I just love that. And we're also minority led. So I'm really proud of that aspect of our business. Okay, so let's talk about the problem. First of all, data. We worry about the goal and not the expertise. And basically, when you have a data problem, we are the ones to service that, and leaving that burden of expertise on us. Reporting is time consuming, complicated, but it's absolutely necessary. Digital, not enough presence online. Maybe you don't have a strategy, no testing, no budget. We can help with that. And then also the developmental problem, which is the needing of a developer, but not able to afford a developer. All right, so we outsource our services as white label. What that means is not only can you use us for services, but you can also double your revenue by having us perform those services for your customers as well. So I can't go into this because I don't have enough time on the potential revenue, but some of the main ways that we service is through as a contractor, as a consultant, and then with ad hoc reporting services. So here's more on why us. Unfortunately, I don't have time for that. Let me click through. We also have a new service of providing a marketing manager, $87 per month. You get a dedicated marketer and many other services. We can go into that later if you have questions. We also scout from some of the best schools for technology and marketers, such as TCU, Loyola University, Xavier, UTA. And what we do is we start off with a discovery call. We write up a proposal and then do a financial technical write-up. One other thing I'm proud of is that we give back with the Launch Her project. We help small businesses launch marketing for free. And then we also help to equip tomorrow's leaders with interns. So let's see, I wish I can go back. Okay, looking ahead, we have a lot of financial goals. And most of our goals are very, very conservative because I'm realistic as a small business owner. But those are some of our goals. And let's see, I'm going to leave you to ask me the question, what can 1MC do for LP? And then I'll answer that.
Awesome sauce. Thank you so much, Labeaud. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to hand it over to Connie. And what can the 1 million cups worth do for you in the next 20 minutes?
So what 1 million cups can do for me is we would love to connect with any prime contractors. If you know anyone that's in the procurement world, we love to be contacted with those. Also, marketing agencies who don't provide the types of services that we do as far as digital marketing. We like to connect with mid-sized companies or institutions that are older than 5 years. It just makes things easier for us when a business has a little bit, of their business organized first before we start working with them. And then we're also looking for marketers. This year, we're expanding our internship program from scouting from UTA to about 17 other schools across the country, because it's all remote right now, and we're able to expand a lot more. And so we're looking for mentors, even if they're only available to do interviews. It really helps the interns. And the types of mentors we're looking for: mentors in marketing, sales, and data or technology.
Can you give us your elevator pitch? This is from Darlisa.
So our elevator pitch: we're a Labeaud Labs, and we provide digital marketing solutions in the form of data analysis, reporting, digital marketing, and web development.
Okay. And from Kathy Trin, can you tell us more about your services and what you can do for the prime contractor?
So for the prime contractor, it depends on what type of contract it is. But as far as the reporting, we can keep track of the analytics, keep track of the reporting. That's very important to contractors to know what their numbers are and to keep track of that. If it's for digital marketing, we do everything from SEO to Facebook to website to anything that you can imagine online being done as far as marketing, blogs, everything. And same thing with development. We have unlimited resources in terms of, intelligent algorithms, AI, chat boxes being built, everything with that. And then also with data analytics, we can also create a customized dashboard, integrate all of your analytics reporting into one place, and then also provide a synergized summary on that regularly. We can dedicate a marketer to your project to deal with clients for you, vet them, hire them, negotiate proposals, many of those things.
Okay. And from Anonymous, thank you for presenting. It was a great pitch. How had COVID affected your revenue goals for 2020? And what is your targeted revenue for 2021?
So how has it affected it? I mean, it turned it upside down. Basically, I had to go from taking all the things that was driving revenue off the table and focus on things that never was really developed in my company, to hurry up in a mad dash to develop it so I can start making revenue. And so when it comes to that, I can give you the specific numbers because it was on the pitch. Give me one second. So what we'd like to do is we'd like to raise $107,000 within the next 6 months. We want to reach $189,000 and $980,000 in sales minimum over the year, or acquire a customer with a budget of that amount or more, or acquire a contract or multiple contracts in that amount or greater. And that number is based on basically my salary, the salary of my employees, and then also what we need for our baseline costs, and just a little bit extra money to grow. So, yeah.
Okay, and let's see here, from Kathy Trent, what is your price package and what sets you apart from your competitors?
So the price package is always going to differ. So whenever someone wants to do business with us, we want to first start a discovery call to understand what they need. Then we create a proposal based on that, an initial proposal, and we make suggestions or recommendations. From there, we once they cherry pick what they actually want, we create a technical write-up of how much that will cost over that time and propose that, and then negotiate from there. So it's always going to be different, but the $87 a month dedicated marketer is something new that I'm running and been testing. And basically that is for any small business owner at a fixed price per month to have someone dedicated to guiding their choices, dealing with their vendors. Just to give you a small example, I was talking to a lawyer over the weekend that I know. He said he spent $20,000 on 3 SEO companies and he was still unsatisfied. I was able to see why he was dissatisfied, where they went wrong, where he went wrong, because he was wrong on some ends too. But what I find with a lot of people like that, and he's just an entrepreneur, he doesn't have his own business, but what I find is that if they would have just had someone who was an expert talk to them first, they could have helped them find the right company, communicate what they really wanted, keep that person on task and up to date, and communicated throughout the whole thing, and dealt with that vendor, vetted them, knew what questions to ask, because he didn't know what to ask the companies. Like, he didn't know. His answer was just, let me just throw money at it and bring me results. Well, if you're not specific and nobody's communicating, there's going to be a lot that goes wrong. And so sometimes you just need, if you can imagine just having an expert on business management in your corner, or an expert at payroll, or an expert at HR, just having that one person. Sometimes you just need one person to like kind of help you guide your way. And that's all you need. And that's what I'm talking about with that $87 a month is just to have an expert in your corner to make sure that you're not throwing money away. You know, who wants to finally get funded and then throw the money away and not know what happened?
Okay, and second part of that was what sets you apart from your competitors?
So that is what sets us apart from our competitors. We, in the marketing agent industry, you can give $10,000 a month to a service and all you get is one thing. You get one thing. There's a whole lot more they could be doing for that money in a month, but if they can get away with only doing a little bit, that's exactly what they're going to do. We have more integrity than that. We want you to be successful because we know you'll be loyal and you'll give us a good report and a good review and recommend us if we serve you. So when you pay, whatever you pay, you get all of us. You don't get whatever little we can do to get that money. Do you get what I'm saying? And then going that step further and making sure that you're satisfied, giving you someone that's dedicated to your business. That's what we want to do. Now, ultimately, my ideal like persona client would be a big company that would just absorb us, take care of all of our needs, and we can just focus on them. But until we find that one, we'll work with other companies, smaller companies, or a few multiple companies, but we will not stretch ourselves. That's another thing we won't do, because I care about my employees and my contractors' work balance life. So I'm not going to overwhelm them with a bunch of clients, lower the quality of the output, and then have them unhappy on top of that. That doesn't work for me.
Okay, you've kind of covered some of this, but we have a couple of questions here. Basically, is your business for startups or existing businesses? And what's your target market? Big corporations, large companies, medium businesses?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, our ideal client would be bigger companies, but we do want to offer something for smaller companies, because I believe that if we offer that and we make that person an ally, they will grow. And if we can help them grow to the next level, they can take us with them, you know? So we want to offer a sort of, that's our way of offering a light version of our services. And then as they're growing and ready to upgrade, or if they want to get another service that costs a little bit more because they're growing a little bit more, we're able to go with them and keep growing with them.
Awesome. All right. It looks like we have a little bit more time for a few more questions if anybody has something they want to pop in the Q&A box. But right now, that's it.